Hello everybody, this is Alessandra. Welcome to my home, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making frittata di spaghetti, spaghetti pie, pizza di spaghetti, or pizza di macaroni as we called it when I was a little girl in Italy. So I've boiled a pound of spaghetti. It's still nice and hot, and the first thing we're going to do, once we drain it, I'm going to add it to a separate bowl and just add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil so it doesn't stick together. This is a simple, easy recipe, and this so reminds me when I was a child that we would go to the beach. These were the foods that we brought. There was no Dunkin' Donuts in the corner where we could go get some bagels. So this was the foods my grandmother made, and this is great picnic meal. And just a lot of memories that go attached to this. Okay, I didn't go over the ingredients yet. I was concerned about, I didn't want the pasta to stick together. Si imballa tutto insieme and then you can't take it apart. So now that I've done that with a little bit of the oil, now let's talk about the ingredients. I have 6 eggs, pepper. I'm not going to be adding any more salt. I did add salt to my pasta water, to the spaghetti water. And I have about a cup of Pecorino Romano. Now, a lot of times I read on all different groups about depression food. I definitely didn't grow up during the depression times. But one thing is for sure, we grew up with these simple meals. Meat was reserved for a Sunday and maybe another time during the week. But otherwise, it was always pasta with vegetables, pasta with cheese. Simple, delicious food. And I hope I could pass it on for you to share with your families. So let's get started. I have the eggs right here, and I'm going to add the Pecorino Romano, and you want a lot of the fresh cracked black pepper. Also, I'm going to talk briefly about this recipe. You could add mozzarella, you could add bacon, you could add pancetta, you could add salami, but these were things that were just added on later on. When these recipes were created, it was simple. It was pasta, a lot of times leftover pasta from whatever you had for lunch, and just cheese and the eggs that people had on hand. I'm going to whisk the eggs with the cheese and the pepper. Looks like a lot of cheese, but don't forget, we have a pound of spaghetti, so you want to make sure it's all well coated and the cheese touches every little strand. Okay. Let's get the pasta folded in. There it goes. Now, the important step is you want to make sure you have a frying pan that's adequate to the size and the amount of the pasta that you're using. Go ahead, just stir everything, move it around so all the egg goes inside the spaghetti. It's exactly what it needs to be. You want it to get wet, but you don't want it runny where there's more eggs than the pasta. Meet me by the stove. I will be using an 11-inch frying pan to make the frittata. Okay, I have the heat on medium. I'm gonna say just maybe 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Make sure it coats the bottom nicely and it gets nice and hot but not burning. Okay, the oil is hot, so I'm gonna start adding my spaghetti in. You hear that? Wonderful. I'm gonna scrape my bowl with the extra egg. Okay? Now, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna flatten it out nicely. Lower your flame. Should be on low because this is gonna take a little bit to cook. You don't want to burn it. This is very important. You need to just let it do its thing, lid on, and let it cook for at least 10 minutes, 10, 12 minutes, and then we'll check it. Let's take a look. Okay, perfect. The top is drying. Let's take a look at the bottom. That's what we want to see that it's, yep, take a look. Can you see it? Perfect. Okay, time to flip The frittata, I'm gonna get a large plate. Be careful. So you put the plate on top. We're going to flip it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Che bella pizza di maccheroni. Okay, just let it get right back in. All right, lid back on. And let it get nice, una bella crosticina, and then we're ready to eat. Minutes have passed. I think it's ready. Let's pick it up. Yeah, it looks fabulous. Let's go ahead and plate this and let's eat. Ecco qua, this beautiful spaghetti, frittata di spaghetti. Cut a slice. Now, this could be eaten hot or even cold. Of course, not cold out of the refrigerator, but what I mean by that, room temperature. And look at this. Ecco qua. Perfect little slice. Look at this wonderful piece of frittata di maccheroni. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, the bell button to be notified. A lot of recipes coming up. Grazie, arrivederci, alla prossima. Ciao ciao.